When are we going to do that, Jake, on fucking film?
not now.
Not now?
Nice t-shirt, mate.
You like it?
Anyone online want one?
Yeah.
They'll be for sale soon.
$100. Best $100 you'll ever spend.
What's the plan here, Ninj?
I want to show you a bit of foot treatment. So we'll work on different feet depending on which suits the angle of the camera best and the light and stuff. So
I think that right one might look all right. I can see the whole foot.
yeah, all right. So yeah, we've got Jason here. His foot. He's gladly
Can't see you, Jace, don't worry.
donated his foot for the cause. So when we start on a foot, so I get a bit of a crack there. So what I can do is block one bit and then move another. So you can kind of go through that line, big toe line of the foot, and we can kind of segment it and then warm it up like that. Do a little bit with the ankle as well. So you can push in, pull on it a bit like that. So we warm it up a bit first. Kind of pull on there.
Oh, yeah.
So I got a few cracks out of it. But what we want to do is, most common thing is a plantar fascia. So the plantar fascia actually starts up here on the heel. So we want to start by getting into that with the knuckle. So we want to get into where that joins onto a little knob on the bone. That's what tendons do. They find little notches, little knobs, little bits that they can kind of grip onto, and then you got to get right into them. So get into that with the knuckle and warm that up. So you can kind of do that. So we can go through the plantar fascia like that and warm it up for a start. Like that.
Looks very therapeutic.
And we can kind of warm up into where the toes are as well. Then we can kind of get right into the start of that plantar fascia and just pin it, hold onto it, and start to work it. And the person will be able to tell you exactly where that pain has originated from. So you just communicate, really work with the person and find exactly where that block, that pain, that calcification has started, and the worst bit of it. So then you can find that core of that calcium that's built up and then work into it. So you just keep on working like that, and you can work with your elbow as well, so you can kind of get a purchase on it. So I'll kind of get a grip, purchase like that, and then slowly grind over where that calcification has originated, like that. So really slowly, and then you can work angles. So just by changing my angle of my body a bit, my forearm changes angles just slightly, and then that aspect of the calcification that I'm hitting in the foot, that changes a bit too, so we can clear it away a bit more effectively by hitting all the bits that need to be worked. Like that.
Oh boy.
So yeah, so we're onto him.
That one hurts, Ninja.
Yeah, so we just make sure we really clear this.
Oh.
And then it's like the side of the pond, the sides of the ponds, they freeze up first, and then it freezes off into the middle a bit. So we've got to make sure we do the most of the work here, even though there's pain down in here in the middle of the pond. It's more here, so it's going to be the most here. But then as we get down here as well, it's going to be frozen as well, but not as
frozen.
Not as on a deeper level.
That's a good one, Ninja.
You like it?
Yeah.
There we go. So we just keep on that.
Are you going to go through the guts there all the way to
Yeah, I am,
This
mate.
is going to be great.
Yeah.
Clear that pond.
Yeah, we're going to go through
Oh, there's.
like that.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, that's.
To come over here a bit.
Yeah. Come over, have a look.
Oh.
Come and get some.
Come over, have a look.
There we go.
Oh.
So then I can kind of, when I feel that something, I can just really try and work more into it by changing an angle like that.
What's he going on here?
And then
that was
stay
amazing.
pinning on that and then rolling back. So on that exact same spot, what I've done is I've affected a really kind of a scoop, really detailed scoop where I need it, like that.
Your foot's just flat there, Jace. He's
Yeah,
just squashed
scoop it all out.
That's brilliant.
Oh, that felt good.
Fantastic.
So, just so you can see a bit more, go with the thumbs as well, so you can really get into that plantar fascia and just flatten it out. So I want a nice flat thumb there, and then when I need it, so I want to get the whole lot of it. Like that, and we just go through.
Sprinting.
Yeah.
Come on, Jace. Come on, Jace, mate.
He's up and about. He's off and racing.
Good ninja.
So,
Good ninja.
So yeah, so we can work down the side, we can work around here as well, so we can just show you a bit of that. So there's often little spots in the foot, and people will tell you, and they can actually describe and show you and point to exactly where the pain is, and that's where we search. So we look where the pain is. That's intelligent information, and like, you don't need a scan, you don't need any kind of diagnostic testing and things like that. A lot of times you just go where the pain is. That information is where the body is telling you it needs to be explored and unblocked, so that it can be effectively cleared. Then the body can heal itself. Now it's got that, it's regained some flow in that area. So that's better. Like that. So wherever you need it, that's where you go. So I'm going to work through in between the toes, coming down into it. So we just need a little bit of wax, not much. And what we can do is get in like this. So in there. So there's the metatarsals down there, I think they're called.
Yep.
So you get into those blokes like that, and you can feel into the sides a bit, or that way. So you can feel into where into the bone where that.
Yeah, more that. All that way.
Yeah. Where that calcification, where that block, that scarring, that the trauma is built up in that area, like that. So angle into there and really slowly go through, and then you can keep on going across where those fascial continuums be hidden deep in there, under there. So like that.
Gem.
So you keep on going. So it's just really detailed cleaning. The car detail. This is the body detail. It's awesome when it's really clean. All those seams of your car, you know, between the seats, underneath the seats. Yeah, so that's what we're trying to do here. Effectively clean down and under. Like
Pipes
that.
look pretty good in that t-shirt.
Oh, that was... Oh,
On the camera, it looks bloody good, mate.
Yeah.
The veins are out.
That felt good.
Veins. So you keep on doing that. So you go into that way. But another good thing to do is you can go like that with the thumbs, and then with the hands on that way, we can kind of pull them up. So you get a bit of a mobilization effect. So we can pull up like that.
That's good.
So you can kind of feel using leverage.
Jezelenko.
Yeah, but you're wanting to affect that fascia and that scarring or whatever it is that's on top of here as well.
Gunk.
The gunk.
Oh.
Giblets. Someone said giblets once.
Oh.
So yeah, we just go along and we just continually do that. And so we do the same thing underneath the toes if we needed it.
Oh.
So right under. So it doesn't take much pressure, so you can see that.
That was...
But you can go right into the joints where those nooks and crannies where it needs to be worked. And you can kind of work into it. So you can grab the toe like that and work into it.
Jeez.
So yeah, you just methodically just work through the whole feet, but be guided by where the person is sore and where there's dysfunction, where there's pain. So yeah, it's just a systematic approach. So that's the underside of the foot. So we'll do another video on the top side of the foot at another stage. So tune in for that one.
Thanks, Ninja.
Pleasure.
Look at it.
Fixed. Oh.